Listen up, restaurant owners. I'm Sasha. I'm part of Ibby's team. And today I'm going to be asking his opinion on some quotes from some famous restaurateurs.
This is where my knowledge gets tested.
Yeah.
It really shows if I'm stupid or not.
The rules are as follows. I'll give Ibby a quote from a famous restaurateur, and you will give your opinion on it.
Fair enough.
So, number one. The way you make an omelette reveals your character.
Right.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, he's so stupid, isn't he? Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Okay.
Next question.
I have no regrets in my life. If not for the mistakes that I made, I would not be the man I am today. Marco Pierre White.
Yeah, well, that sounds really cool, but everyone has regrets. If I really sat down with him and looked him in the eyes and said, have you really got no regrets? Like, I'm sure he'll say something different. But obviously he had to make a quote and he had to make it look cool. So he talked a little bit of shit.
Yeah, but you went to prison? Do you regret going to prison? Even
no,
though
I don't
it got
regret.
You to where you are?
No, I don't regret going to prison, but I do regret the things that led me up to me ending up in prison.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
A good restaurant is like a vacation. It transports you and it becomes a lot more than just about the food. Philip Rosenthal.
First thoughts are like, it's supposed to be like a vacation, like it's supposed to be like an experience. So I get that part, even though I don't understand the full quote, but the vacation parts just stood out and I'm attaching that with experience.
Yeah.
If someone comes to your restaurant, it's supposed to feel like a vacation.
Fair enough. Here is a simple but powerful rule. Always give people more than what they expect to get. Nelson Boswell, who isn't technically a restaurateur, but I threw it in anyway.
I like that. I'm a big believer of give more. Like, I feel like, the more you give out and the more you pour out to people, the more you will receive back. So I kind of like that.
I can tell in 2 minutes if I should hire someone in the kitchen. 2 minutes. It's his desire. It's that open-eyed, attentive expression. If he doesn't have it, I can teach a chimp how to cook dinner, but I cannot teach a chimp how to love it.
I mean, maybe in the majority of times, but for most people, like a lot of people are really good with their poker face, with putting a front on, and your intuition may say that it's the right thing to do, and you may do it, but I think this comes down to your age and experience. The more older you are, the more you're gonna get things right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a pattern. The more you see it, the more you'll be able to accurately predict it. The more you will be able to accurately predict the whole.
The whole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in snooker, you play snooker. You're gonna get the pot right?
Fair enough. I think every chef should have a food truck. It's a good way to test the markets, to invest in meeting the future restaurant goers.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Maybe he can stick with his food truck. I'll be
You're
okay
not going
with
to be
it.
opening a food
I'll
truck
be okay with
anytime?
the restaurant. You can have a food truck.
All right. Food is one part of the experience, and it has to be somewhere between 50 to 60% of the dining experience. But the rest counts as well. The mood, the atmosphere, the music, the feeling, the design, the harmony between what you have on the plate and what surrounds the plate.
Yeah, it sounds like you're reading a poem a little bit.
Very artsy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, but like the food has to be bang on.
Yeah.
But the experience and the service and everything else, the ambience and the staff, are very important.
Contributes.
Yeah.
It's an unpardonable sin, as far as I'm concerned, taking out personal business or some other kind of dissatisfaction on a waiter or busboy.
I agree.
Fair enough.
But sometimes they need a little bit of slapping here and there. Yeah.
Best watch out.
A hairy backhand wakes you up and you need it. All you soft ass bitches out there might start saying something and start putting little complaints. It's
How
fine.
dare you?
Yeah, how dare, yeah.
Strategy will compensate the talent. The talent will never compensate the strategy.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but you need both.
Fair enough. Find what's hot, find what's just opened, and then look for the worst review of the week. There is so much to learn from watching a restaurant get absolutely panned and having a bad experience. Go and see it for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if someone comes and tells me, starts talking shit about you, and I could sit there and say, make up a story in my head and start throwing all these accusations at you. But I could also be like, wait a minute, like, I'm taking you through a 6-step process before I come to my own conclusion of what it is. So I guess when you see something, don't fucking believe it. When you hear something, don't believe it. When someone tells you something, question them. So I guess that should be the right approach, in my opinion. Don't just watch something on BBC or ITV or what Sasha says and just believe it.
No, you should definitely believe everything I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.